After the restoration process, step 2 in AlumCloud is to fill out your profile. There is a few basic pieces of information that must be provided in order to render drawings correctly at AlumCloud. So let's sign in. Notice that once we sign in, we are automatically directed to our computer-aided design surface to go straight to work. But right now what we want to do is fill out our profile information. So you can get to your profile by clicking on your account name in the top right-hand corner of AlumCloud. The very first thing that you'll notice is that under My Profile, there is a term here called Avatar. Avatar is a way for people within your organization and people that you've teamed up with outside your organization to identify your organization at first glance. This identification process is taking place when exchanging messages, collaboration, and chatting. There's no reason to add an email because the email was already provided as the default for your company. The most important part that needs to be added after the avatar is an address. At least one address type of drawings needs to be added. There's quite a few different types of addresses we could choose from, but the most important one to render shop drawings correctly is to have a address type of drawings. You can have an unlimited number of addresses for your company or organization at AlumCloud, but you have to have at least one address type of drawings to render correctly. The second process in the profile updating is to add an address contact. We've already added an address, but we can add as many contacts as we would like for one address. But at a bare minimum, we need to have at least one contact type of drawings for this address. So we've added an address and now we've added a contact. The very next thing that we need to do is add a phone number for that contact. The way this is working is that we've added an address, we've added an address contact. Now this address contact can have an unlimited number of phone numbers as well. But at the very least, for this address contact needs to have at least one phone type of drawings. Reason being is because when the drawings are rendered, the address contact, and the contact phone will be written to your shop drawings when rendered. Let's see what this looks like. We'll click on Drawings. We'll click a set of drawings that have already been built. We'll click on an elevation. We'll roll up a set of drawings. We'll just choose one set of elevations to roll up. And then we'll go ahead and print the roll up in a PDF format. During the beta version, it takes a few seconds for the drawings to render. These are beta servers. If you'll notice that right here it has installer. It has AlumCloud. That was the company name that you provided. Here is the address. This is the address contact phone number. And this is the default email that was provided when you registered. We can see it better once we flip it on its side on the landscape view. Without adding the default drawings information in your profile, this area would not look rendered correctly, and in some cases the drawings will not render at all. Another reason we want to fill out that basic information is when we look at our messaging. So when we click on our messaging, we'll notice that we'll have our avatar. These are for messages that are sent. But if we click on messages that were received during a chat, we'll notice that someone else here has added an avatar that is part of a team member. If you click on the avatar, you see their little mini profile. You can also send them a message, which would be a direct message. So this has been an overview of the basic amount of information that needs to be added in order to render drawings after the restoration process.